Hi everyone, it's the 28th of April. Now we have a really big move coming in. I think ES is ready to break this green resistance, which already has four touches on it. One, two, three, four. That is a perfect resistance. And it is also sitting at this red resistance, and it's pushing. Obviously, the golden one we broke out, that was already bullish. It left a big gap up and it didn't get filled. And I thought maybe we're going to come down from the black top band, fill the gap, and then rally to break out of the black top band or black bull flag. But actually, it did it much earlier and it broke out. Look at this amazing backtest out of the black bull flag. Now we are going to break this green resistance, and any move above, well, 55.60 would break out, and that would be another bullish signal. And similarly on the SPX cash is exactly sitting at that red resistance and the green resistance. That's a double resistance, and it is actually pushing against those two. And I think we're going to break out very, very soon. Dow Jones is also looking very positive because it had broken out of the black downtrend already, like that was last week. Okay. And we backtested that black broken resistance. It is inside this blue bull flag, this one here. There's quite a lot of lines, so bear with me, please. You will see what I mean. We can remove this green one. That's too short term. This green resistance rail will be broken eventually, I think today. There is quite an eager move to break out of this consolidation. Obviously, this is kind of like this is a 4 hourly chart. Of course, overnight action like Friday late, and this is overnight action from Sunday night, from last night. So this is basically very thin trading. But I think when we break this green resistance, we're going to get to the blue, and then hopefully we break out of the blue bull flag to get to the red resistance, which is the last man standing from the previous all-time highs. And of course, this purple broken supports backtest needs to be broken as well. That is a major broken support, twice backtested. We need to break out of the blue bull flag, get to the purple, get to the red, and then smash that too. It's not impossible. I think we're going to do that. And Dow Jones cash, the red giant bull flag needs breaking. The green one will break. The black downtrend is already broken and backtested. Once the green breaks, the blue one will be broken too, and we're going to get to the red and smash that as well. So that's how I see it. Nasdaq had already broken this green resistance. That has been my call all along. After the break of the red, right, that red resistance, we got to the green one. We pulled back, and then at the fourth touch, the green resistance was already broken. That was very, very bullish. And of course, the purple bull flag was also broken. So all in all, we need to get to the golden resistance, right? That golden down uptrend that was broken down. Of course, this is all about tariffs. We have to break back in and at least get to that blue broken support, which is a resistance now. You can see here that was in like beginning of March. The minimum target, if we can break that golden, the minimum target would be 21K. This is the Nasdaq cash. Again, red, purple bull flag, bounce off the black bottom band, which makes the black top band as the ultimate target, which is going to be, well, 21,000 exactly. And of course, this blue broken supports backtest. That's also just under 21. So there's a long way to go. And the question is, but also like if you look at it this way, this purple broken support, right? That was a resistance and it is already broken. Okay, don't confuse it with the purple bull flag. This purple support was broken. We had a back test here, and also you can see it was broken and back tested, and it's holding as support again. It was a resistance. Now it's turned back to being a support. Now, yeah, the obvious target is the black top band, which is going to be at 21K. Russell is also looking very good. I'm holding the half long. The entry was at 1885 right here. We closed half of the position with 60 handles. Now, my hope is that we are going to smash through that red resistance and run. Clearly, if that red one holds, we may see it coming down to the gap fill. Okay, but Russell is, of course, is lagging as usual. But if it can break that red, there is so much more upside, especially if it can break this golden broken support as well. That should be holding as resistance. But this, of course, is a massive spike down, which left a lot of, which must have left liquidity gaps inside. So I think we're going to recover that all the way to that level. Okay, that is just under 2100. This is FTSE. It is still above that green broken support, which was holding as resistance. Now it's holding as support, I think. Right? This is here. This was resistance, pulled back, and of course we have a gap here just over 8600. So that is looking very, very positive. DAX, I closed my long now this morning. We had bought it at the break of that blue resistance, if it can load it. Yeah, the break of that blue came back down. I got stopped, but I bought it again after breaking out of, actually, this was the little bull flag here, which I had removed. But we bought it again, that purple resistance. Then the black resistance was also broken, following the break out of the red perfect bull flag. Now, the gap is filled. This was the gap that is filled, which is why I closed the long. Maybe it's wrong, maybe it's right, but we took over 1,100 points there. And I think there is so much more upside, especially if this golden channel is still holding. Yeah, but I was, happy to take the profits off the table for now. The French index is now, look at this. This here, the red channel. My first call was at the green bottom band. And then the red bull flag, the purple bull flag. Now it is breaking that black resistance. And even though the blue failed bull flag is getting a back test, I don't think this is stopping. This is going to smash back in. We're going to fill that gap. This is a long signal, guys, because the black resistance is broken and the blue one is not really holding. So this looks like an explosive move to the upside towards a 7,800 or even 7,850. Okay, that's another 250 points to go. TLT, after the bounce of the red plus blue double support, it is now making new highs following the little pullback here. It touched 89. The entry was at 8650. So my ultimate target, obviously, is the break of this green, very large bull flag. Okay, this is the high of COVID. Massive downwards move. Now we're going to break this green top band and get to 105, maybe even 110. That's still my target. Now we have the Z and the 10-year Treasury note after breaking out of the wedge and back test. That black resistance will be a broken internal one, and then we get to the black top band. Now we have oil. It is going to, back test this purple. I mean, this is also sideways action, right? This is a massive support zone that was broken with tariff news. Is it going to get to the golden top band, maybe even purple, and then come down? Or are we going to see it smash through? Well, it's very hard to say at the moment. And the Brent oil is also, you can see the golden broken support held as resistance. We may see another touch on the red plus golden and then maybe sell off one more time. But of course, if it breaks and if it ignores that red top band, then of course oil is going to recover much faster. Gold is still sitting at that red support zone after the reversal at the golden top band. So you need to see them separate from each other. Okay, golden bottom band from the low of 23 October. This is February 24. The golden top band, right? This is where the whole channel started back in October 22. So the golden top band first touch, this is the second touch, which was a potential resistance. Now it is a confirmed uptrend, this one here. And the red one is a potential uptrend, which would mean that if this red internal support holds, we may get to the golden top band, and of course that needs to break out to get to the red top band at 4,000. This is a big pullback so far, but it is, you can see here, that is this green resistance, 1, 2, 3 touches. It is being forced to break, and we have this support, of course. So which one is going to hold, which one is going to break? Looks like the green one, the green resistance is ready to be broken, but I can also argue that it could be looking like this. So we may have one more pullback before it breaks that green resistance rail, okay? So this is, of course, the spot chart. And if it wants to come down further, then the blue bottom band would be the next potential support. On the gold continuous is exactly the same story. Golden top band. This is a beautiful, and we called the top here at that golden top band, and it pulled back from 3,500 all the way to 3,300. That's 200 points. Now the green resistance needs to be broken out without breaking this red internal support. So, and if it does break, of course, the blue bottom band will be next. Silver is inside the green uptrend. This is basically the perfect uptrend here. Unfortunately, this was a spike up, right? And it got to the black top band. So I was calling this a first stage, and then the second baby bull flag came down here first, and then the second, but the second one didn't really hold. So this here, the spike is already erased, and we have the green uptrend that is still holding, and its bottom band just caused the bounce. So where do we go from here? It's as long as that green bottom band holds, there is every reason to believe that we're going to keep on running and get to the black top band and smash that to get to 34.50. So, and let me put this also into the perspective of a correction. Yeah, it's this potential bull flag that is running the show. Yeah, I think so, right? Yeah. That must be broken. That red top band must be broken, of course, with the black, and get to the black top band and break that as well. But this green channel looks very, very positive. Silver continuous futures. Of course, it's not the same because the green bottom band, I mean, because of this spike, which is non-existent on the spot chart, which is like usually it's quite unusual. Normally, futures don't have spikes and spot charts have spikes. This here is a little bit unusual. And the black bull flag, the little bull flag, and if it comes down to the green bottom band, let's see. I don't think it's going to do that. I think we're going to see it pushing on. And if this is a resistance already that has been broken, oh yeah, this is good. Look, that red one is already broken. Let's put it in red first. Yeah, this looks good. 1, 2, 3 touches, this is broken. Platinum is pushing against this green resistance. Look at this. Now it is breaking out. And any move above 1020, right? It is back at that blue major resistance. Of course, it's not very precise, but it is right there, and it is pushing her way out of it. The 900 was also, again, critical. So it is going to be testing that 1000, 1010. And if that red top band breaks, that is the end of the bear market for platinum, and we're going to see a massive push. This year, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, this is now broken, that golden resistance. I'm holding the 950 long, and we're going to get to that purple broken supports back test. That's the minimum target. And of course, any move above 1050, so I'm going to put it on the daily chart, is going to look amazing. Like this green downtrend would be broken to the upside at 1050. Yeah. Natural gas rolled over the contract. So we are in the next contract, which is, I think, June. And this is why we have a spike. But I think we may come down, touch that golden bottom band on the next contract, which is this one, NGM5. I think this is June. Yeah, I rolled it over to the next contract, but I think that's what it is. NGM5, right? It's the June contract. So that blue support is holding, and it just cleared this golden resistance, but it's not really moving, is it? After the backtest, it's here at 3,675. I'm not saying you should buy it anyway. I think if it gets to the red top band, we will see it coming down again. This year is copper is still looking very, very good after the bounce off the green. Of course, these are tariff spike. This is the tariff spike. We bought at 420, and on the May contract, which is going to expire soon, 482. One second, just a second. Right, 488. Yeah. This one is going to be broken. I think we have to close this one and buy the next one. But either way, this is looking very good because of the blue bull flag breakout soon, and we're going to see it running. Yeah, if we have to roll over to the June contract, just like the other one. Oops, sorry. Henry, no, not this. Copper. May contract. We are still on the May contract here, right? And right, the May contract is still there, and it's a 483, and the continuous is already switching to the next one. So we need to close this one and then switch to the next one. Okay, but either way, this is going to break out, and we're going to see more upside. I'm hoping that we're going to get to that level above 500 very quickly, and then we'll see what happens. This year is palladium. This wedge is about to be broken. I think the next touch is going to break out, and which would be around 970. Okay, and we have euro break out of the bull flag, giant bull flag from the highs of 2008. This is broken. The golden bull flag has been broken, which is why euro is looking long-term extremely bullish. And pound sterling has to break that green and purple. And if it can move beyond these, especially that purple resistance, which is spectacularly precise, it needs to break that one up. And any move above 135 would do it, I think. US dollar, Japanese yen, it had bounced off it, and if it gets to the golden top band, we will see more downside to 140. DXY is backtesting that black resistance right there. So I think we have more downside, but of course, if it breaks, then we should get to this gap fill, right? And then the purple top band hold, and then we should come down. We should see it sell off one more time. Aussie dollar is inside this red bull flag, and it tested that blue resistance, right? It couldn't break it so far, but it is right there. So I'm holding the long, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. This bull flag needs breaking to the upside. Very, very nice bull flag, and this needs breaking. And Kiwi is approaching that purple support once again. It doesn't matter. It really has already broken that blue internal resistance right there, and the purple one. This is now, like if it touches it properly, we should see more upside. It's just consolidating, I think, before the next leg up. And US dollar CAD sitting, I mean, that was the 146 short entry. It came down, and it is, maybe it will bounce off it at the red and green and golden. We'll see. So let's have a look at coffee. We are long coffee because of the break of the red, green, and blue. They are all broken. Okay. And on the June contract, we bought 1, 2, 3. This is the fourth touch we bought at 390. It is probably, I mean, after the break of the red and the green, for me, there was very little doubt that we would break that blue resistance as well. And that's exactly what we did. Now, the purple uptrend, if it touches the purple bottom band, we rally to 450. That is a massive upside. Wheat is now breaking. This is what I suspected. The red channel, that giant downtrend, this was the fake in 2 months ago in February. Then we touched it again, and another touch almost there. So what is happening right now is that this golden bull flag is breaking to the downside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 touches. This is now breaking down. Very bearish. And you can see May is selling off 518, 580. We're still on the May contract, but this week it is going to expire, and we're going to switch to the next contract. Either way, the blue bottom band, it is already testing new lows. You can see here, this is the low of March. It is already testing those lows, and I think there's going to be more downside to that blue bottom band. And soybeans had turned slightly bullish, which is why we closed the short. That blue resistance is broken and we're getting a back test. Maybe it is fake, I don't know. I'm not touching soybeans at the moment. I can't see very clearly at the moment, but this looks bullish, honestly. This red top band's break and back test, this looks bullish to me. If this holds, we're going to rally to 1070. And of course, on the continuous futures, the 1080 would be the next target to touch that golden top band and then maybe come back down once again, just like wheat. Corn is still inside this green downtrend, very bearish. It couldn't break it at all, and it is now selling. This is not surprising at all. Of course, that blue resistance internal, if it comes down to the blue bottom band, it may break it down. And cocoa, it tested that red top band, 1, 2, 3 touches, right? Almost the third touch here. So I'm thinking it wants to come down to the red bottom band. But of course, if it breaks the red top band, that is going to look very bullish. So if it breaks out, you buy it. But I think this is now bearish. And on the look, the blue top band was broken by the June contract. Okay, CCN5. This is July contract. 9262, 9263. Yeah, this is the July contract. Okay, so that red top band almost got tested, and if it gets tested properly, and then we see a reversal, then that would be very bearish all of a sudden again. So cocoa consolidation is this one, I think, and sugar is coming down, and if it breaks 1720, that is going to be the end of it, really. And look, this purple top band held, and after backtesting this golden broken support 3 times, this is now selling. And of course, if it comes down further below 1720 on the continuous futures, it would break down big time. This is the continuous futures, which is following the current contract, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if it breaks 17, well, that is 1725, right? And on the May contract is 1725 is somewhere right here. So let's see. But of course, we're going to switch to the next contract also this week, and we will see how it unfolds. This is cotton, right? The red top band held, the purple downtrend, the red top band held, the purple channel was broken. But I said, if that red top band holds, we pull back. And that's exactly where it tested and reversed, right? So we're going to see a back test on the purple, and then a break to the upside would be awesome. That red top band's break would be amazing. Okay, so now we did everything. Now let's have a look at Bitcoin. After the break of the black resistance, the target was 95K, and we are there. Now, the big question is whether it is going to get to the golden and then reverse there for a bull flag from the previous all-time highs. That is quite possible, honestly. Ethereum had already broken the green downtrend, but the golden top band may hold. We may see it coming down once again. That is the scary bit. ACH has to break the blue resistance, had to break it. It tried, but so far failed, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. So I think just a move above 30, 31 would do the job, would finish the job, right? It's breaking out. Solana, after the breakout, this looks very, very good. And I think it may really get to a new all-time high. Yeah, that is, the correction is over there. And Zcash is up 10%. It has to break the black after the bounce off the blue, purple, and red. It has to break the black resistance, get to the green, and break that one as well. It's not there yet. Litecoin had already reclaimed the purple bull flag. This looks quite positive. Monero. Monero was one of the best calls. The breakout of the green bull flag 185. Of course, it took a few months, but now after the break of the red bull flag at, what did I say? 225. I told you to buy Monero at 225 and then buy again at 250. This is a giant break, right? Massive break. There is nothing to stop this one now. Really, I mean, what else do you want? I gave you at 185. It already got to 320. That's kind of doubling. And I've been also saying that Monero is going to be the best looking one because it basically stood its ground. It didn't really come back down like all the altcoins. So Monero is a champion, and I think the golden top band is going to be the target at 530, 500 plus. Polkadot needs to break that purple top band. Data is looking okay, but it still has a long way to go to break that green resistance. I'm not sure. Coty is looking okay since the break of the black resistance, and we can see back test, but it needs to move beyond this golden and purple at 100, 105. TIA is pushing that black resistance. I think it is trying to break. And can this be the next? Actually, if I want to be very precise, this is at the resistance. So we may see one more pullback. Binance, still okay, but it's not really okay, is it? By looking at objectively, the uptrend is broken. And what needs to happen is that it needs to break that blue and green. That will be the only way. Anything above 1,000, 1,050, that would look very, very positive for Binance Coin. TrueCoin is off the green and blue, but it needs to get to the green and then break out properly. SKL, of course, has to break the red top band. Arrow, again, one of the good calls because of the break of the blue. You know, it was at 43 and it touched 66. That's 50% for you. And AVAX is one of the best, if not the best looking, because of the purple bull flag and the green downtrend. And now it's forcing the golden resistance, and I think we'll see a break and run. AVAX is a very good one, and Dogecoin needs to get through that blue top band. Chainlink is now forcing the purple top band. Since the bounce off the purple, I said it needs to get to the purple and break it. We're right there, and I think Chainlink is going to run. NIA has to break the purple. I mean, it already has broken the purple downtrend. That is looking very, very positive, isn't it? So we'll see how far it can go, but this looks good. And Uni tried to break that purple resistance. So far, it hasn't. But if it pushes again, gets to the purple top band, and we may see another big break. Chili's is looking good because of the purple bottom band bounce and break out of the golden downtrend. And of course, Chili's has to clear that green major resistance, right? Now we have Aave also looking okay. It needs to break the red top band. 1, 2, 3 on the bottom band. 1, 2. This is almost the third touch. Are we going to see a breakout? If we do, that will be the end of the correction from the highs of December. Songbird slightly up, but it needs to break the golden downtrend. Onyx, not sure. I mean, it's too spiky. I thought it would come down to the red and then rally, but it didn't. Ripple is looking okay. It has climbed a bit more. Of course, it is not out of that consolidation, I think. ADA is looking okay, but it needs to get to the golden and break it. And CAS is one of the best because of the blue supports. And it is stuck inside this range now, very wide range. I'm not saying it is a small one. But if that golden top band holds, we pull back and then a break to the upside. That will be awesome. Tau is looking very good because of the black bull flags breakout. This is a buy signal here. Tau has broken out. And Sandbox has also broken out, which is like long-term buy signal. I think it may get to the previous highs of November, December. Mana also, you can see off the green, got purple, red. They were all broken. I've been telling you from since last week. At 26, it got to 33, and there is going to be more upside, I believe, to get to this resistance right there and smash that as well. So if we want to put it right there, this is the one that needs breaking, that green one, okay? Shiba had broken the purple, but it needs to break the green major resistance as well. That needs breaking. Dash looking okay after the bounce of the red and blue, and it is out of the black downtrend. So this is looking good. I gave you this to you at the breakout last week. Beautiful downtrend breakout. As simple as that. Very, very positive. And if I want to put one more resistance, which is kind of breaking, it's this one, which is, you can see it is actually parallel to the blue, right? That blue one, I'm going to put that in blue color as well, right? This is now breaking out, I think, or about to break out. GRT out of the red downtrend. This looks okay, but it needs to get to the black and break. And RSR, obviously, it's inside the black uptrend and it has cleared the golden, so I think there's going to be more upside here. CKB, wedge broken, but it has a little bit big test for it. MDT is at the red top band, so is it going to be broken, or is it going to be able to break, or is it going to come down to the blue and then rally? That's not really very decisive at the moment. PAL couldn't break the purple top band yet out of the golden. This is a green giant down bull flag. It has to break the purple, get to the green and smash it. Ton coin also, not so much. IOTA has broken out. This is my, I gave this to you again. Once we broke out of the blue back in November, I gave this to you as a major buy signal. Then we came down, backtest the golden, then the blue bull flag is broken. This is again another buy signal for IOTA. Audio has tested the blue. Now it's the golden downtrend that is broken. Now the red top band needs breaking. EOS had already broken the green bull flag and it is now going to start climbing, I think, again. FET looking good and the golden channel is now broken. So minimum target is the green and purple. There is nice upside, especially considering the green channel, the green uptrend. If Phantom hasn't made it to the purple top band, I think as long as it's this red channel that is holding, there is upside. Hedera is going to get to the purple top band, I believe. And this here is Sui. The wedge is broken. The red major wedge is now broken. And I gave that to you last week as well. This is looking very, very positive. And Theta, blue resistance is still holding. It needs to clear the green top band. Not yet. It hasn't done it. Algo, golden downtrend needs breaking to the upside. And Pepe has already broken, but it needs to break that golden resistance. And Jasmine had already broken the blue, right, after the bounce off the red. That blue downtrend is broken. It is pushing against this golden, damaged it already, that golden resistance. So I'm thinking we have more upside here. And Gala has made it out of the red downtrend and it backtested the purple. Gala is looking very positive here again. So that I think we're going to get to the green top band. And Ondo is trying to break that golden top band right there. Look at this beauty. I think it is gorgeous. And this is going to break out. Ondo is ready. TRX, again, very, very positive. And this is Stella. Stella needs to break the green top band for a major buy signal. And that's it, guys. Take care. Keep in touch. Bye.